What's up, guys? It's Lexi Pike. Welcome to my channel, and we are here back today for part 5 Vampires, Werewolves, and Hybrids. So let's get started. Damon, Stefan, Scott, and Derek return to Styles at Derek's house. Styles, where did you guys go? Derek Hale, to introduce Scott to a vampire friend. Scott and I have to get going. Scott, why? We took off from school today. Fine, I just don't want to stay here anymore. We have some training for Scott. See you later then, Scott. Okay. See you later then, Scott. Bye, Scott. Styles leaves. So, what training do I have to do? Damon, golds. What the? Stefan, Damon! He means distractions. Huh? What they're saying is that you clearly get distracted easily. Oh. Scott looks around and sees something. Scott! What? You were distracted, and that's what we need to work on. 10 p.m. It took all day, but we did it. You won't be distracted easily anymore. It would have to take a really super hard goal to get you off task. Damon! It's gonna be hard for you to be distracted now. Thanks, guys. Next day at school. Hey, Scott! Hey, Allison. What's up? I wanted to... Hey, Scott! Elena, hey. It's so good to see you. What class are you going to? They started on this one. Elena and Scott walk away and heads towards the class. I need Lydia. Allison finds Lydia. Lydia! What is it? I was going to ask Scott, but then some girl named Elena comes and goes off with him. You mean Elena Gilbert? She hangs out with Stefan Salvador. That's Elena Gilbert. Yeah, she just comes up, interrupts me, and walks off with Scott. Elena and Scott walked by. That really happened? Yeah, see? Okay, I've never seen two people get along better. Lydia! I think you've got competitions. She likes him? Maybe. A week later, at Scott's locker. So what do you want to do later, Elena? Spend more time with you. Where? Woods. Yeah, sure. I'll meet you there after school. See you later. Elena gives Scott a kiss on the cheek. Wait, what? Elena's supposed to be dating Damon unless they broke up. Okay. Ugh. Wow, you aren't taking this well. No, I am not. Well, if he knew you liked him, it wouldn't change anything. I talked to Derek, and he told me everything about Elena. Anything special? She's a vampire. What? She's a vampire, and I think that's why she can get Scott. He does look into her eyes a lot. She could be compelling him. Maybe he hasn't talked to anyone but her, Stefan, Damon, and Derek lately. I'll talk to him in AV class. See what happens. In first period. Hey, Scott! Allison goes to sit next to Scott, but Elena gets there first. Hey, Scott! Oh my god. Hey, Elena. Ugh! Scott didn't even say hi to Allison. Elena kisses Scott on the cheek and smiles sarcastically. Second period. Scott? Yeah, Elena? What do you think of Allison? Who? Wow. Third period. Elena? Yes, Scott? Can you help me with this? Sure. What happened to Allison? That's a real question. She was supposed to try to talk to Scott in every period. Fourth period. Ha ha ha. That's hilarious. That's what I said. At lunch, Elena and Scott are sitting at a separate table. Lydia, do you see that? Yes, Scott and Elena are sitting together. Allison tells Lydia what's been happening in the prior periods. So? You weren't even talking to Scott, so it's none of your business, basically. Really? Yeah. Lydia walks over to Scott and Elena. Hey, can I talk to Scott for a minute? Who are you? Lydia Martin. I'm just a friend of Scott's. Just a friend? Yep, just a friend. Sure, but don't take too long. What is it? Scott, do you remember me? No, sorry. Oh, no. I'm your friend, Lydia Martin. Your name doesn't ring a bell, sorry. So, Elena is technically evil in this story. Wow. Compelling him. Scott walks back to Elena where he gives her a kiss on the cheek. She's definitely compelling him. I knew something was up. We need to find Stefan. They find him a few minutes later. Stefan! What's wrong, Lydia? It's Scott. What's the problem? Elena is compelling him. He didn't even know who I was. Damon. Who? My brother. She is sire to him, and I bet he put her up to this. Lydia and Allison leave school with Stefan and soon arrived at the Salvatore boarding house. Damon, I know you're here. Hello, little brother. And friends. Did you tell Elena to compel Scott into forgetting all his friends and to like her? No. Damon, I know you're lying. Fine, I did. So what? Damon, that's a problem. How? If he doesn't have friends, you know what will happen. I do. Now leave. Not until you stop Elena. Fine, I'll do it later. Now leave. Ugh! Stefan, Allison, and Lydia go back to school. 7th period, 8th period, 9th period. Haven't heard from this guy in a while. Mr. A. Please stand in front of the classroom. Great. Assigned seats. First row. He calls out names and finally gets to the last row. Lydia, Jackson, Jason, Elena, Scott, Stiles. I almost just said Elena's last name was Scott. Of course, Elena is sitting right next to Scott. After school. Are we gonna walk or run now? Walk. Why walk? So I can spend a lot more time with you? Elena and Scott kiss. Elena, can I talk to you? Sure, Stefan. Stefan pulls Elena away to tell her that Damon said to stop. Okay. Elena does what she has to. There you go. Thank you, Elena. I see you've undone my chaos. And it's gonna stay that way. Fine, Elena, let's go. Bye. Elena and Damon leaves.